Hello, Traveler in the Void. Today I'll be doing a reading I'm going to have to re-record because last time I was getting my yard done and it was just way too noisy. So this reading is about who new is coming into your life. Do you know this person? Do you not know this person? What role are they going to be serving? Yeah, what kind of person is this? Who are they? Why are they coming? Why is this new person coming into your life? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, sure, we'll do 6. An even 6. Perfect 6. So we have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Aries. So with these zodiac signs, some of these could be your zodiac signs, some of these could be the zodiac signs of the people who or the person that we're talking about. Or people or anyone who might be involved in this story. So yeah, that's what these represent. Because life is just a story. So I'm gonna get this deck that I made here. It has chakras and emotions and like people on it, and just to get like an idea of what we're dealing with here. So yeah, who's this person? That's what I want to know. Who is this person? Something to do with the throat chakra, emotions, expression, communication, creativity, intellect. This could be a very intellectual person, someone who speaks their mind, someone who expresses themselves. Maybe they have a very expressive face. Confusion. Outsider. Child. Maybe this person's younger than you. Base chakra. Let's get one more. Come on, where's the last card? Woman. Could be a woman. Maybe a woman who is very outspoken. Maybe someone who also very stable with base chakra. Let's see. Yeah, it could be younger than you, a child. Maybe there's a bit of confusion. We have also an outsider. Maybe this person doesn't see themselves as how do I say, as an important piece of your life yet. But maybe that could change. Let's get the tarot cards here. Let's see. Let's get some more information. Yeah, so what is the connection here? Why is this person coming into your life? Let's do a quick little shuffle, and then I will just pick them. All right. So, start with the present position. Chariot. They are being guided towards you, or you are being guided towards them. Wheel of Fortune. Times are changing. Your fortune is changing. 10 of Cups in the future. Fortune after difficulty. This person is going to make life easier. Love to see it. 5 of Swords in the mind. Interesting. 10 of Wands in crossings, burdens. But 8 of Wands in subconscious, so definitely going to be communication and quick movement. 7 of Pentacles in advice. King of Wands in external influences. The Fool in hopes and fears, so that's good. And the Hermit as the outcome. Very interesting. Let's get some clarification here. Seems like life is going to get a lot better, but there's just like this, yeah, confusion. There's a bit of confusion here. Maybe a bit of assessment that's needed, a bit of, what is it? I guess just doing things the right way. That's what I'm getting. Oh, you can see the glare from the window. Sun's hitting the cards, and my cards shine. Shine like a star. It's gonna be some weird lighting today. Just gonna roll with it. You gotta roll with it. You gotta take your time. Oasis. Maybe that's what you have to do. Maybe you should just roll with it. See where it goes. Oh, this does not want to spread. Come on. Come on, spread. Oh, okay, you're just going to be a pain in the ass. Force spread. That's fine, I can work with this. Page of Pentacles in the present position. 2 cards in the past. We have Temperance, and we also have the 5 of Cups. The Sun! The Sun in the future. Fortune after difficulty, Sun period, vitality, health, wealth, everything. So 2 5s are in the mind. So 5 of Swords and 5 of Pentacles. Something. Ace of Swords. Something like, you know, the 5 of Swords is a card of, excuse me. The 5 of Swords is a card of, like, one-upmanship or winning at all costs. It's also a card of, like empty victory. But then we also have, like, the 5 of Pentacles, which is, like, lack. So it's, like maybe this person isn't sure why things are changing, or I need more information because I still don't quite understand this connection yet. Maybe that's what it is for them. Maybe they don't understand the connection. Maybe you don't understand the connection yet. Maybe that's what it is. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Hangman. I didn't even see this. Queen of Cups. Justice. And then we have the 8 of Swords in the outcome. Sorry, my own cards are blinding me right now. That's how bright they are. Yeah. What's going on here? What is this connection? What is this? I'm not sure yet. Let's get some oracle cards and let's clarify. I want to know, what is this situation? What is this connection? So what is it? What is this connection? Because there's so much confusion here. Like, not so much confusion, but there's like a slight confusion. Like, the timeline that we have here is very good. It's a very uplifting timeline, but I feel like on both sides, maybe there's a bit of confusion for you and for them, where they're like, you know, I didn't know this was going to happen. Why is this happening? So what is happening? And Chroma is not giving me a card. Come on. Tell me what this connection is. Tell me. Come on. It's not fair. Perfection. Interesting. Okay, that didn't really help. I'll try that again. Maybe my other oracle deck will have a better answer for me. I name my cards in this oracle deck. You know, I mean, they all have their own names technically, but I give them names. This one is Azure. Azure is usually very perceptive and gets straight to the point. So let's go. All right, let's see. I'm getting this card a couple times. The Islamic Crescent and Star. Or Star and Crescent, yeah. Yeah, the ability, yeah, it's submission to God. This one keeps popping up. Intense, powerful, and troubled, affects immediate and the weighty matter, influences others without doing so, is interested in religion of all types, spiritual knowledge, a natural medium, mesmerizing personality and appearance. Chooses to remain secluded, feels chosen for special mission, usually spiritual in nature, intensely psychic with a talent for changing and transforming the world. Saturn and Pluto. You know, the base chakra is ruled by Saturn. Submission to God. Chosen. Something about that chosen. Like, is this person like wondering, like, hold on, I'm just looking at the cards here. Because I feel like there's just like all this ambiguity. Like, there's all this ambiguity. Nothing's very clear. Nothing's very clear right now. Like, it's kind of just like this cloud that is like kind of like could be something, but isn't, not quite sure. Like, are you trying to be this person's friend? Are you... I need more information. What are you doing? You're mysterious. You're mysterious and you're not telling me anything. Whoever you are. What are you doing to this person? Oh, okay, that makes sense. I gotta cover this card up real quick. Maybe I can just show their face. The Lover's card. So, okay. Maybe you have chosen this person, as Azure said. You have chosen this person. And they are confused. Why? Why did you choose me? Why me? What the fuck did I do? Why am I special? Perfection. Maybe you see this person as perfect. Number 17. Dream your passion. Fly away. Go through the hoop of your innermost fears and desires. Meet them and conquer them. What pain from childhood have you not dealt with? Move into that wound of your most secret fears and find the seeds of wisdom that are planted there. Face what upsets you the most. It is a great teacher. Give away whatever is holding you back. Insecurities, ego, fear of failure, or of not being loved. Fear of being alone and being reborn into a new state of perfection. I feel like that's how the person feels. This person that we're talking about. They don't, maybe you see them as perfect, but I don't think they see themselves as perfect. Maybe they are the person that always got left out. Maybe they're the person that was never ever chosen, and now that, you know, you've chosen them, they're like, whoa, I've never been chosen before, and I don't know what to do with that. So let's get into the tarot. I kind of get this now. Now, once you actually said what the fuck you were supposed to, like, you know, you made it clear. Maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe you need to make it clear what your intentions are. Yeah, past position. Wheel of Fortune. So, changes in the air. You wanted to change something. Could possibly be because of something that was no longer, you were mourning the death of something that maybe didn't turn out as expected, or maybe was supposed to go in a certain way but just didn't. And you were mourning it, and then what I feel like, because if we look at, you also got Temperance, and if you look at these two cards, there's 2 cups behind him, and the Temperance angel is mixing 2 cups. So what I feel like is, and especially the way how I had it, was 5 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Temperance. So it's like, damn, this didn't work out the way I thought it was going to work out. Oh, what's this? Time changes. Something new. So you found something new. Something that could, you know, the Temperance card is a card of 2 people mixing together, that maybe, or maybe like a little different, or maybe, like kind of like, you know, like they're just mixing together. It's also a card of like healing. So this connection, sorry, excuse me, could be maybe not your usual type, or maybe um, not your usual type, or maybe not what you expected either. Maybe you didn't expect it to mix that well, and it could also be very healing for you. And if we also look at this card, you know, there's the path to glory in the background with that boop right there. So, you know, this path, this person that you found, this person that you're mixing with currently, could bring you a lot of glory, could bring you a lot of fulfillment and happiness. In the present position, you have the Chariot. Ooh. You have the Chariot. Oops. The Chariot. And with that card right behind it, or under it, yeah, the Page of Pentacles. So with the Chariot card, definitely going in a new direction, leaving behind what you thought was going to work in the past but didn't. Always following the gods and goddesses. That's what this card represents. Balancing of negative and positive. That's what the Sphinxes represent. And also with the Page of Pentacles, you know, I feel like this could be a new opportunity. Maybe you guys are going to work together in finances. Maybe you guys are going to build something together. You know, that's always a possibility. A lot of learning. You know, the Page of Pentacles is very studious. It's also a card of messages. So maybe you guys will be messaging back and forth or something, or talking. And yeah, being guided towards that. It's great. In the future position, we have 10 of Pentacles. I mean, 10 of Pentacles would be better, but 10 of Cups is not bad at all by any means, okay? Yeah, 10 of Cups. Fortune after difficulty. You know, happy family. And then we also have the Sun card. Best card in the tarot. So, yeah, I mean, may not be the 10 of Pentacles, but you have the Sun, which is better. So, yeah, 10 of Cups is fortune after difficulty, and especially looking at this timeline with the Five of Cups. Actually, we have three 5 cards. So definitely a lot of change is happening right now, in your life, maybe in their life as well. And yeah, it's like 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty, sunshine, happiness, rainbow, dancing in the sun with the Sun card. The Sun card making everything easy, vitality, health, wealth, and just like everything is lighter, everything is better, and like whatever you went through before, you will never have to go through again, which is amazing. And since we have the Lovers card here, possibly could have been another relationship of some sort. I don't know, or maybe it could have just been life in general. You know, maybe life just sucked. But yeah, not gonna go through that shit again. Okay, desired goals and the mind. So we have the 5 of Swords here, and we also have the 5 of Pentacles. So, you know, yeah, I agree with what I said before. I think it's like this, like this feeling of, I think they're feeling just a bit confused. They're feeling a bit confused. Maybe the way how you approached this, I'm not saying that it was bad, but I think it was just like surprising. Like it was like, whoa, all of a sudden, you know, now you want to win. Interesting. Now you want to win. But with the 5 of Pentacles, I feel like there's also like this sense of, yeah, like, you know, with the Perfection card, it's like understanding that, and also like the being chosen card, it's like, I think this person doesn't know why all of a sudden you're choosing them. And now that you are choosing them, it's kind of just bringing up like, I've never been chosen before, and I don't know how to deal with it. But looking at the rest of these cards here, I think they're going to figure out how to fucking deal with it. I think they want to be chosen. Okay. Crossing energy. So yeah, maybe a bit of baggage at the moment. Maybe for both of you. A bit of baggage, but you know, we have the Ace of Swords, so I'm pretty sure you're just going to cut it all away and just go towards truth and victory and sacrifice all the baggage, get rid of that shit, and you'll be fine. And that's what I get from that. So there is a little bit of hesitation here though, but again, not really too worried about it here because everything is pointing towards fortune after difficulty and the sun period. I think there just needs to be a little bit. I think there's like, we're still in Mercury retrograde. So I would take your time with this. You know, communication is a bit murky right now, and it seems like there is like this murkiness with the communication at the moment. You know, a little bit of confusion. And especially with it being in Pisces, and Pisces is a very duality kind of sign. You know, it's like it's two fishes. It's a very psychic sign, and I mean sorry, excuse me, it's the coffee. My experience with Mercury retrograde so far has been that I had to, especially with the eclipse I just hit, I had to like let go of a lot of things, and you know, it was a bit murky at one point. But when you have been doing spiritual meditations for as long as I have, you're able to cut that time in half pretty quickly, and just like get it done, you know. So yeah, but you know, not everybody does that stuff. So for a lot of people, it could just be, you know, a little bit more time. Maybe wait until after, if you're on the West Coast, maybe after the 20th. Maybe it's the same on the East Coast, but I'm not too sure. I don't really give a shit about them. But yeah, so in the foundation, not that I don't give a shit, it's just, you know, I'm from the West Coast, and I'm not, if you're from the East Coast, I'm sorry, I'll start looking at it for you, okay? I'm sorry. In the foundation, in the subconscious, not the unconscious. I hate when people say the unconscious. It's not unconscious. It's not dead. It's not like passed out. It's subconscious. It's the consciousness that's below the consciousness, okay? It's what you don't realize that's happening underwater, okay? Subconscious, subterranean, all right? 8 of Wands. So, and there's also the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And you know, I usually don't read reversal cards, but when they do pop up out of nowhere, because I always put all my cards upright. So when they do pop up, I do like to check and see what they mean, because for me it's like, okay, meant to be, right? It was meant to be reversed. So I'm just going to check my book here real quick, because I don't quite remember exactly what it means. What goes up must come down. Failure says unexpected setbacks, stagnation, disappointment, circumstances take an unexpected turn for the worst. Hopes and wishes go unfulfilled. Your life appears to proceed without rhyme or reason. You are entering the downside of a cycle and a period of disappointment before things look up again. This is not a good time to take significant risks. You need to wait for a new turn of the Wheel of Fortune. It may help to check your astrological transits and it's okay. What I'm getting here is like, if you or they or whatever, like, wait until after Mercury retrograde. Wait until after Mercury retrograde, because right now, if you rush towards this, if you whatever it is that you're going to be doing, you're going to hit a wall. You're going to hit a wall, and then you're going to be all fucking sad again, because you're like, damn, why didn't it work? And it's like, yeah, because fucking Mercury retrograde, dumbass. Sorry. So yeah. But yeah, if you just keep it cool, don't rush it too much. Wait until the Wheel of Fortune comes upright again to wait for a new cycle, which is less than let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A little bit more than a week. Less than 2 weeks, just a little bit more than a week. I think an extra day more than a week. Yeah, pretty much. It's like 9 days. Wait 9 days. You can wait 9 days, okay? Your advice here is 7 of Pentacles and the Hangman. So yeah, look for a new perspective. Assess what you've gathered so far. Assess where you've been. Assess the fruits of your labor so far. How sweet is the juice? Is it sweet enough? Is it not ripe enough? Has it grown enough? And if it has not, wait. Just wait. But for whatever reason, you know, this is a collective reading, so a lot of you may have different experiences here or there. If it's looking good, fine, go for it. Just be cautious. All right. In external influences, we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So you may be taking a lead here, you may be taking a risk. And it looks to me here that you're following your heart, and you're following your intuition. So I definitely, again, like I don't think what you're doing is wrong. I don't think what you're doing is like impulsive or rushed or anything. I'm just warning you not to be too impulsive. I'm warning you not to rush. But we don't really have any cards of rushing here other than the Eight of Wands. So again, I'm not too worried about it. I'm not worried about you rushing this and then totally just messing it all up. But just keep it in mind. Because I can see you're a passionate person here and you're in alignment with your intuition, but a lot of people aren't. So just a reminder of that. Just a reminder, okay? Hopes and fears. So the Fool and the Justice card. And I think we have Libra in here, and Libra is the Justice card, which is nice. Let's see if we have any other Sagittarius. No, I don't think we have really any other cards here that do with the signs that we're talking about. I'm forgetting what the Hermit was, and what is a Chariot? Is that Cancer? But we don't even have Cancer here, so I guess it doesn't matter. Hey, I mean Aquarius and Scorpio, and that's on the Wheel of Fortune. So we could be dealing with Aquarius, Scorpio, Libras here. We have Gemini. No, I don't believe so. Hangman. And I need to remember that. Homework for me. Anyway, so yeah, the Fool and the Justice card. So yeah, you're hoping for a balanced new beginning. You want to be in balance. You want to receive what you deserve. I think this person does too. So yeah, it's looking very good. I think that's really good. So outcome. Yeah, again, I think just take your time a little bit. I think deal with, just take the time within Mercury retrograde to deal with any wounds that have not healed yet, because we have the Hermit and we also have the Eight of Swords. So, maybe just a little bit of soul searching, a little bit of introspection, maybe a little bit of isolation. Just a little bit, I'm not saying don't talk to this person. I'm not saying don't text this person. I'm not saying don't make yourself known. But, maybe just give a little time. There's a little bit of confusion here. There's definitely a lot of expression. We have throat chakra again. But you need that stability. You need the stability of the base, and so, and also, with Saturn gets a bad rap for, being a harsh teacher. But at the same time, it's always a good lesson to be learned. So I think it's like if you work along with Saturn here and Mercury, which is in retrograde, I think you'll have a really good time. Or not good time, but an easier time that will lead to a good time. So yeah, free yourself definitely, because maybe this person feels a bit stuck, and maybe that's why they are being a little confused and maybe a little standoffish. But again, I don't think much. So I don't think they're very standoffish. I think they're just like kind of processing. And I think you should do the same. Not in the sense of like, oh, is everything that I'm doing the wrong move? I think it's more so like whatever the Five of Cups was for you. I think maybe, again, don't go into the past and like start like stewing, but like go into the past or like look at the lessons that you learned and apply it to now, right? Like what did you mess up back then? What mistakes did you do? And I think with that, I think you'll have a much easier time. Yeah, I don't really know what else I could possibly ask here. I think it's going to be really good. We have the Lovers card, so it's definitely going to be some sort of, yeah, no, it has to do with love. It does. Yeah, it looks like you've made a choice, you've decided, and yeah, I think that's pretty clear. We have bliss and happiness on the top of the deck. So this could be a very happy time for you. What else could I possibly ask? Let me pause it real quick. Let me think. Okay, I have a question. Why did you choose this person? And was it a good choice? So let's see. Why did you choose this person? And was your choice a good choice? 3 cards. Card number 1. Interesting. 7 of Swords. We got a few cards. Okay, so we have 5 cards here. 7 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 5 of Wands, King of Swords, and then the 6 of Cups. I'll show you them. So yes, let me just kind of get these in my hand real quick. So 7 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and then King of Swords and the 6 of Cups. So 7 of Swords is an interesting card to get right now. Okay, so if I'm looking at this, okay, yeah, I have them all laid out here. So the guy with the 7 of Swords is walking away from the 2 of Cups. So, and, you know, and in the past position here, we have the 5 of Cups. So maybe, yeah, so maybe in whatever you were dealing with before, maybe the person was playing unfairly and they walked away from from that connection, right? They walked away from it. And now there's a bit of, you know, with the 5 of Wands, there's a bit of conflict and competition right now. Maybe maybe the person that walked away is going to try to come back once they find out that you're talking to someone else. But truth will prevail. I think you're going to have to make a decision in the near future with the King of Swords. And yeah, don't we have all 3 air signs? Yeah, we have all 3 air signs, so you could be an air sign. And I think you're going to choose the right person. I think you're going to choose this new person because we have the Lover's card, and the Lover's card is about choosing something new, right? So you're going to choose a new person, and it's going to be a great, innocent turning point in your life. Yeah. This is interesting. Wow. Well, sorry about what happened to you before. That sucks ass. Yeah. But still didn't quite answer my question. Why? Okay. We know that you're making the good decision, right? But why? Why this person? Why all of a sudden this person? Because I think this person wants to know that as well. What is it about them? You know what? Actually, maybe I'll use my confirmation deck here because, you know, we still have the Lovers and the 2 of Cups in this one. So if that's why, then we're going to get that card. You know what? This card popped out, but I don't really resonate with it. I feel like that's not the card it was supposed to be. And whenever... that feels better. I'm not trying to control the reading, but sometimes, you know, I do a lot of readings out in the wild. Sometimes people touch my decks. Sometimes I yell at them. But, you know, I haven't cleansed them in a while, in a few days. So maybe, so like, whenever that happens, I'm like, that might not be my energy. That might not be the energy that I want right now. But this one feels nice. Page of Wands. So you want A new beginning. You want a new beginning. This person seems spontaneous and fun. This person, it may be a bit mysterious. Yeah, and page. We have 2 pages. Yeah, I think this person might be younger than you because we have 2 pages here. And we also have like the child and outsider, the child one and woman. So not trying to no Epstein shit here, but maybe it's just saying, maybe I should put younger on that as well. Just in case, right? We don't want any Epsteins around here. We'll just put young. Yeah. I feel better about that. I've had to cut people off because they said some weird shit that I was like, hold on, what the fuck did you just say? But yeah. Interesting. I put the Page of Wands right on top of the 5 of Wands. I think that person that you used to talk to is going to come back, and I don't think they're going to be happy about it. I do not think they're going to be happy about it. Oh well. Anyway, yeah, I think that's it for now. I think you should definitely talk to this new person. I think give it a little bit of time. I think it'll be great. Probably be a great relationship. Just wait until after Mercury retrograde. Okay? Wait until after that. So you can be happy. Fortune after difficulty, sun period. It's going to be great. That was your reading for today. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Aries. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Until next time, traveler in the void.